What up, Millies?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing out there?
What's going on? What's happening? Merry Christmas to everyone and to all. A Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and
to
all.
Yeah,
what's say Merry Christmas and to all.
To all. I don't know. To all a Merry Christmas. I don't know. And to all a good night. I don't know. But a ho ho ho
and a Merry Christmas.
Right. Well, yeah, what's happening, y'all? What y'all got on the menu? What y'all eating on right now? What y'all got? Huh? What desserts y'all got?
What desserts do y'all have?
Need some new dessert recipes. I know somebody got some signature dessert recipes. Talk to me now. Talk to me. What y'all got? You can just tell me the description. Tell me the description. Half the time, all I need to know is the description. I can cook it. To know what's in it. Mm-hmm. For real. And I can cook it. Well, what's happening though, y'all? We got some grilling going on today, you know.
Yep, we ain't got no snow here either.
No snow.
No snow.
Been decent on the weather. You can't beat that. So you know what? You gotta bust out that grill, all right? It's only right to bust that grill out.
Bust that grill out and get some grill food going on. We haven't had no grill food for Christmas.
Ain't nothing like that grill food.
So this is gonna be a first.
Yeah, for a while, yeah.
For a while, yeah.
Yeah, you just don't grill on Christmas because it'd be too much snow.
Right. So much snow is covering up the grill.
Right. For real, it do. But what's happening though, y'all? What is going on? Y'all see we got some strawberries.
Nice way to start.
Nice big old strawberry.
Christmas off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
We should have had some mimosas too.
Mm-hmm. We should have. For real.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mimosas and strawberries to start Christmas Day off.
Mm-hmm. I know them kids happy.
Mm-hmm. Kids be worrisome this time of year.
I seen some on Facebook the other day talking about the Christmas tree.
The real definition of it?
Yeah, the real definition of the Christmas tree, and then what they had posted, I can't remember what the original post was. Let me think. This is one of my Facebook friends. I like her too. She cool. But anyway, she put out she said something about the Christmas tree, something about the Christmas tree, about a real Christmas tree, something. And then, you know, it was just a lot of people kind of just chimed in, you know, their opinion about, you know, the Christmas tree. And somebody dropped I think she might have mentioned the scripture too in it. You know, the scripture about the gold and the trees and the worshiping the trees and all that. Remember that? Putting the silver and the gold on it. And worshiping the tree. You know what I'm saying? And then I was going to chime in, you know, because, you know, but somebody already chimed in what I was going to say. Yeah, someone I was going to say. They kind of already, you know what I'm saying? They was just talking about, you know, the whole meaning behind the scripture anyway. That's what stood out to me because I don't think some of the people that was commenting understood what the post was originally about, but I don't think some people didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because it was about, you know, that tree. That, you know, worshiping that tree, and it's not necessarily you worshiping that tree, and a lot of people didn't understand, you know what I'm saying? The scripture behind that. Worshiping that tree.
About worshiping the tree.
Decorating it and it's just a paganism in it, I guess, you know. Yeah. And not worshiping the actual tree. Like she said the other day about the Jesus not worshiping, you know what I'm saying? Jesus, but worshiping the Creator.
Right. And if you, like, you know the real meaning behind it, then, like, you know, it's a lot of people that still do a lot of things for their kids. But as long as everybody knows the real meaning, make sure you know. Don't be ignorant to a lot of things. Like we was talking about, be open-minded. And look into things. I always was that kid that was asking questions. I was a why kid. Y'all know those why kids when
you kids be like, but why?
Yeah.
But why?
But why?
But why? Why?
But
like,
why?
I don't know why. They ask you you the hardest questions.
They do. They do.
They ask you the hardest questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stomp you quick. I mean, how you think like?
Yeah, it had you wondering.
How you think like, damn, why?
Why?
Like, why for real?
No, for real.
But I don't know. I ain't even think about that though. But
Mm-hmm. That's how the teachers always was.
yeah, how you get ready to start a business talking to me because I be like, why? Yeah, why do they do that? Let me try to fix that real quick
No,
and see
for
if I can.
Ask the most craziest questions ever.
Mm-hmm. But no, the scripture was mainly just about, understanding and not necessarily worshiping the tree. You know what I'm saying? The Christmas for what it is and the more meaning behind it. Not decorating it because of, the gold and the silver and just praise. I mean, because you got to understand back then they was worshiping idols. Mm-hmm. Anything was an idol. Anything they felt was, anyway, a source or somewhat a connection to the creator. They automatically just
was worshiping
it instead of doing the research. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you gotta do that research.
This was always my question for today, for Christmas, because they say that Jesus was born on Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which would have made him a Capricorn, right?
Right.
But then it says somewhere else in the Bible where he's a Pisces.
Mm-hmm. It just talks about his sign, because he was a the Pisces, the water sign,
right?
And then the fish, that's their symbol.
That's the symbol,
mm-hmm.
Right?
And it's a lot. It's a lot though. If you break down that part about the horoscope about his birthday, mm-hmm. and a lot of stuff, and then the meanings behind the horoscopes, mm-hmm. you'll find out that it's Pisces.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I was confused. Like, how is he a Pisces if his birthday was supposed to be December 25th?
Right.
I don't think that was true. I think December 25th was when they seen the
star.
Yeah, the stars and like it was like a I forgot what it's called.
But that's like then again that's one of them controversial things where a lot of people don't do the research. They just go with what they already been told, what they've been believing, or they feel like it's gonna contradict to their whole thought process on how they, gonna go forward with life. But okay, so if it's his birthday ain't in December, why are we doing it in December? Did we gotta do it in March or what? You know what I'm saying? So it's like we just understand like it's like just like she just said, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and keep it doing the flow as normal if you want to, but still need to know. Mm-hmm. You still need to know.
You need to know the truth behind anything anyway.
The truth will set you free.
Mm-hmm.
For real. It'll set you free. So, I mean, research is everything, y'all. Never believe what nobody tell you. Don't even believe what we tell you. You know what I'm saying? Go find out yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do the research.
And definitely do the research.
Because that's the only thing that's going to, tell you.
Yeah.
For real.
And that's what I had to do. I had to start doing research. Like, mm-hmm. I was talking to Jehovah's Witnesses. I was already a Christian. I was talking to so many different religions because at that point in my life, I was lost. I was confused. I was seeking answers. I was a lot of things just didn't make sense to me no more.
Yep.
Like, because I had to be at work at 6:00 in the morning. So I would every morning when I was on my driving to work, I would play, or the Bible would just read. I would have the Bible playing on, in my car on my way to work. And so as soon as I get there, it was a Jehovah's Witness lady there. So whatever I was listening to, if I had questions about it, I would go and ask her.
Right.
And it was so crazy because this Jehovah's Witness lady used to be a Christian and she used to go to my church.
Right. Okay.
So.
Right, so let me see what made her,
Yeah, so I was always going to her, asking her questions because, like, what made her switch and, all of that, like, it was just curious. I was just curious. And
I mean, that's how I think everybody kind of start. They be lost. Like, I was lost. I did the same thing. When I was in the county, I had met with the chaplain every week. Mm-hmm. Talked to the chaplain, asked him. And I wrote down every word in the Bible that I came across that I didn't understand. so I could ask him, and you know what I'm saying. And it got to the point where I was asking him stuff. It was like the white kids, like, why? Like,
Right,
you didn't even know no more. So it's like okay, now I need to, you know what I'm saying, figure it out. So I ended up checking out the Muslims. I checked out the Catholics. I done research on, you know, multiple religions, and then I found out that religion was not for me at all. Like, no, I can't be a part of this because it's just too much cult. Too much in the cult. It's just like organization part of this. You gotta be a part of this. Do this, do that. They want you to be a part of this. You gotta do this and do that. And it's just like that. Okay, now I get what they saying. I get what they saying. I get what they saying.
For me, like
it's like it's so much. I get what they all saying, but then you got people that's like either like extremists and that's in that religion that's extremists. That go beyond the world and they don't care about no other religion or no other race or nothing. They extreme about they self and they only. And then you got the other people that's like, oh no, it's okay. So it's like it was just too much, you know what I'm saying, for me to, you know. So I just figured like, you know, that's why I dug into the energy, the frequencies, the spirituality. I dug into the metaphysics because I wanted a different connection. Because I just feel like, you know, I done so much in that religion part. It's like, man, it's just too confused. I don't want to feel like I gotta be this. I gotta do this and do that to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? To be a part of a certain religion. And I just that restriction to me, I don't like the restrictions. That's all. You know, I'm not a person you can put restrictions on.
Me either.
And I don't like the restrictions that's required that comes with religion. But spirituality and, man, you want to talk about the Creator and talk about some stuff, I got you. Like the Bible, even the Bible, I'd have read the Bible twice. So, you know what I'm saying? It's gems in there.
It is.
You know, it's gems in there, but you just got to know how to decipher
it.
And that's what you call esoteric. That's the hidden mystery behind it. Esoteric. You know what I'm saying? You got exo with the EX, and you got eso with the ES. The esoteric, that's the hidden. You know what I'm saying? Everybody read the Bible with an exo, face value. So
they said the Bible is the most powerful spell book ever.
Oh yeah,
they call it a spell book. And I see why too.
You can see why, because there's so many words on there that, you know, that people don't even understand it. You know, so. But no.
But honestly, that's what we here for. We try to help y'all understand things. You know.
At a different perspective.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like we say all the time, you could take heed or you could take leave. You could do your own research. You could chime in. You could, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But we just trying to, the same thing the Bible is doing is like giving you the option to, the option and I guess the opportunity to see something at a different perspective, see things at a different, you know, standpoint than your normal, you know. We in 2022, damn near, you know, so.
And then I was watching this documentary of this lady. She became super spiritual. Her dad, but she grew up as a Christian. Her dad was a pastor and everything, and like, she's the only one in her family that's like real spiritual and stuff, and she do her little rituals, and she got her little all her stones and everything, and they tell her, and it's so crazy, it was so sad because her family it tells her like, you're gonna burn in hell. Right, because she's spiritual, because of her beliefs. And I just was like, but she don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, she said her response was, well, if you feel as if I'm going to burn in hell, then you're going to burn in hell with me. If that's the case.
See, that's how I kind of felt when I first came home, when I started, you know, when I was in my whole
Hebrew stuff.
Yeah, and I was in the culture. No, not y'all was going to hell. I just feel like y'all didn't understand. That nobody was really trying to understand. I'm just like, that is crazy. I'm like, the only way ain't nobody gonna really get it is like, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Just the whole, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I get that though. But you know, it's like, you know, you want everybody to wake up, but it ain't everybody time. You know,
and some people won't ever.
We all got our own time.
Some people are stuck in their ways.
We all got our own time. We all got our own journey, y'all, and purpose. You know what I'm saying? Find that purpose, and you know what I'm saying?
Look up your life path numbers.
Look up the stuff we've been telling y'all. It's gonna help you a lot. The horoscopes
like
and all that energy stuff.
A good start is the life path numbers. Yep. Numerology is a good start, and you can Google numerology and something to pop up where you can put in because your name says so much about who you are.
And those
your
numbers.
Name,
the numerology. Because the numbers is everything.
The name breaks down into numbers. Mm-hmm. Your whole name. I was going to give y'all my name. Y'all don't need that. But your whole name. Your first name, middle name, your birth date, everything. None of it is by mistake. It was all for a reason.
Yeah. So all that will help you. Yep. Look up the numerology. Find out your life path numbers.
Life path number. It's gonna be your life path, your soul urge.
Your soul urge number.
And I think your
it's another one.
Essence, is it?
Yep, I think so. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's gonna give you those numbers, and then you can find out more meaning about those numbers as well. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna it'll help you out a whole lot just with your overall personality, your character, things you're supposed to be doing, and then your life purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people is naturally born to help and teach.
That's me. I'm a natural born healer.
So yeah, you got healers, you got teachers, you got it's so much. You know what I'm saying? It's so much different things you get, and you can find this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people do some of the stuff and never notice. Like, dang, I've been doing this the whole time and teaching the whole time, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so it's like. That's
healers,
your purpose.
Which is, I kind of figured out when I was like, oh, okay, that's why I was always into healthcare. Mm-hmm. But I also just discovered too, when I was telling y'all, kind of this is for the women out there, the cycles, your moon cycles, because women are really, really connected to the moon. We are really connected to the moon. The moon rules our emotions and everything, but we are connected to the moon from our womb. So the moon controls our cycles.
Right.
So when there's women who have their menstrual cycle on a new moon, when the moon is dark, and there's women who have their cycles during the full moon, which is when it's bright. Now, women who have their cycles during a new moon, back in the day, they used to call those women the nurturing women, the women you want to have, when you have kids and all that stuff, and they birth kids and things like that. And women who have, the new moon cycle is called a white moon. Women who have their cycles on the full moon, which is a red moon, they call it, they are the healers, and they birth ideas and things like that. They birth new ideas, and
that's powerful, y'all.
It's super powerful, because you can start a business, and that business can go crazy because of when your cycle and stuff is so that's something to really, really, really look into. But back in the days, what they used to do is, y'all, this was so crazy, because they looked at women who had their cycle during who had a red moon cycle, which is a full moon cycle. If you had your period during that time, they looked at you as if you were a witch. Yeah. Crazy. And they used to burn these women.
Right.
Set them on fire and burn them, because they looked at them like they was a witch, because they was a natural healer. They couldn't figure out why, they can take a leaf and then this and that, and then they can heal people and do this and do that. And they was killing them.
Mm-hmm. And that goes to the same aspect as the sorcery stuff. Mm-hmm. When the tarot cards. Just spirituality period, on a whole level. Spirituality period. Channeling energies and doing this stuff. A lot of people pertain that to the demon side. You know what I'm saying? To the doing evil. They pertain that to evil. Just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just like when they was natural healers and stuff. Yeah. And then that's where, when that comes into play, that's the stuff that tells you that it's something more powerful behind it, because they don't want you to know it. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the stuff they don't want you to know. They tell you it's bad for you. Don't do it. It's evil. Mm-hmm. So people people automatically just stay away from it. Don't do it. You know, that's sorcery. That's evil. Don't do that.
You know,
don't do that. That's bad.
Meeting up at late at night and stuff just to be in this group and to be able to talk about it amongst other women who was interested in it. You had to sneak and do it.
Right.
And
because they was getting treated like like they was evil, like they was worshiping the devil.
Yeah.
Yep. All off spirituality though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing about spirituality. People think, you know what I'm saying, you spirituality and you got stones and crystals and all this stuff that you on some demonic, that you probably out here, you got voodoo dolls of people. Yeah. They don't understand it though.
And
you
another thing too,
to understand it.
if you have a white moon, which is a new moon, if you have your cycle during that time, you are to, like when you on your menstrual, you are to stay in and do inner work. That's a lot of inner work when you have a new moon cycle. If you have a full moon cycle, which is those healers, they are to go out and spread their energy outwards. Okay. They're not supposed to stay in the house. Their energy is supposed to give. You're supposed to give it. Mm-hmm. Your new moon, is you. Work on something within you. Yeah. Yeah. That moon is powerful.
That is powerful, y'all. Y'all gotta learn about that energy in your body. Like Reiki healing.
Oh, yes.
You know, I was thinking about starting an actual business doing that. You know,
Reiki. Yeah. I
getting everything I need and getting their energy right.
A Reiki, what are they called? Damn, it's on the tip of my tongue. You know, when you go to the little, it's like a Reiki spiritual, where you go off and you be gone for like a week and you don't have your phones and you met, what is it called? Yeah. A retreat. Mm-hmm. A retreat. Right. I want to do a retreat.
Yeah, that'd be nice too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might. That Reiki, y'all, that's some serious, because you getting healed with energy. Mm-hmm. Your body is getting healed. Your energy, the energy in your body is getting healed with high vibrations that can help restore tissues in your DNA.
Body. Yes, it actually really, really seriously heals you.
It can restore tissues in your DNA, y'all. That's deep. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's how powerful energy is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that understand that we are nothing but that. So, yes. That Reiki is everything. I got some little tuning forks and stuff too, though.
Right. We gonna do a video showing y'all the tuning forks and the crystals and the little pendulums, all that stuff that we got. Yeah. Cause those little.
Yeah, we'll do that soon. Yeah.
What is healing forks?
Mm-hmm.
The tuning forks. Mm-hmm. I said too. 2022. I'm learning how to play an instrument. The instrument that I chose is the harp. I'm going to learn how to play a harp, which means I have to cut my nails down, but I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. But I'm going to learn how to play this harp.
And y'all, what I'm going to do for 2022 is...
What?
I ain't telling you. But it's going to have to do with the NFT and digital space. So be looking out for that. A whole new cryptocurrency. A new coin y'all could buy. Try to put y'all on some game.
No, that's good.
Get everybody some money.
No, for real. Because if every
get everybody some money. Everybody here something for you. Something for you.
I was like, Oprah, you get a car. You get a car.
Yeah, you get some money. You get some money. Everybody, we're gonna try to get this all cracking.
Because just imagine, y'all, like if everybody was making at least, let's just be, rational here and say that everybody was making 5 figures a month. I don't think that there would be so much hatred, so much jealousy, so much deceiving.
And what that do? Lower the crime.
Right, it's going to lower the crime rate.
Give the people what they need. You know what I'm saying? Give them that money.
Give them
what I'm saying? Yep. And that's what I'm trying to do, y'all. I'm trying to start a new cryptocurrency. So tell me in the comments if y'all gonna back this currency up. Because if we can start a new currency, y'all, we can get everybody on this currency and take over. And and the thing about the currency is, it's gonna be so balling and blessed that we're gonna try to make it that everybody can access it and get a nice amount of it. So that way you already own.
Right.
You already own, and you just got to do the right thing with the money and, you know what I'm saying, and invest it and keep it coming.
Yeah.
You know,
and then eventually you will learn. Though I feel
ain't gonna be no poor. You know, it's everybody good.
Poverty, because
you know?
poverty is just a mindset. Like, and sad to say, but the government is set up to keep people in poverty, like to keep you down below. They don't want you to rise above.
Right. Yep.
They want it to be crime, because if there's no crime, then there's no prisons.
You
and
make too much money, you can't get the EBT. You do this, you had a father in the house, then you can't get the child support. You can't do this, you can't get the all the other little Social Security, all this like. We gotta break that chain, y'all.
Gotta break the chain, and we need to go back to, because like we told y'all before, duality. A man and a woman is supposed to be together. They're supposed to make each other better. And they say a man can't get as far as he would like without his goddess. And I feel like it's true, because
y'all, we need to start making that normal again and being back together and stop, having kids with somebody you're not sure you really don't want to be with. Don't have them kids by them if you're not sure, because families is everything. Creating that family, keeping that family together, and keeping that bond, and letting these kids have their fathers and their mothers.
It's very
in their
important.
Life. You need both parents.
You need both, no matter if you think you can do it by yourself or not.
No,
you cannot, because you can't teach that child.
And you ain't doing it by yourself either.
Right.
So it's only right. You can't just take because you gave birth to them. It's yours. No, it ain't yours.
Listen.
If you want to be there, let them be there.
This is the crazy part. Okay, this kind of took me for a whole loop, but then again, it's creation. We all play our parts in creation. Now, a woman is a creator because she creates a child. But where does she get that child from? The man. Right. So technically, those are those men kids before it is the woman's kids.
Right.
But it's just that we are to like
nurture,
That's what women are for. But technically, in reality, those are the fathers. That's
why. Let me tell y'all this. Let me tell y'all this for the black man out there. Just in case you don't know how powerful you are. Let me tell you how powerful you are. You have something in your body right now that's called semen that can take over and destroy any race, any culture on this earth, and make it your own. That's powerful. So if you think about that, that's why the adversary is trying to keep the black man down, is because we're powerful. We can take any race, and if that semen get into any woman, that child is going to be considered a black
kid. Yeah.
So that's how powerful.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that goes back to those are that father's kids.
And that's what they did back in the day. When you went back in the days in the Bible, and even in the Bible days, they took over the villages when they came through. They killed all the men, and they had sex with the women, and all them kids. The offspring is going to be theirs now. It's a different culture. So now their culture is wiped out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to know how powerful you are.
Yeah, but that's seriously how it ain't that how, like the lions do it too, right?
Yeah. Like that's how the lions in the jungle. That's how the lions do. They come through. A male lion come through, leave the pride, come through, try to find another pride, see some women, see a nice pride. He gonna go fight the other lion, the alpha, the king. That alpha, he gonna fight him. If he kill him, he gonna kill all the kids, all the cubs. He gonna kill, and he gonna have sex with all the women
and make his own.
And everybody's his. It was the same way. So, but dog, for real though. So man, y'all just gotta understand that we better together than we are apart.
Yes, we are.
We gotta stop the hate, stop the violence, stop the and come together.
It's so sad because it's a lot of black men who don't even realize that they are like gods, but they want to be treated like gods and like kings and stuff, but they're not doing the things that they don't even take care of their kids, and like these are your kids, your kids than they are the woman kids. Like, really?
Right. You just did something different. Like, you bogus. Yeah, that's bogus. Ain't no wrong and right. You bogus for that. You have a responsibility. You got to take care of them kids, regardless of how it came and how it happened.
Yeah, regardless.
If you don't like the person that it happened with, you still got to take care of them kids.
But you liked it at that night, so.
Right, enough.
Own up to it, right.
To do that.
Exactly. Exactly.
But yeah, we've been rambling to y'all. We know a
Yeah,
lot.
we
We
have.
ain't even take up y'all whole Christmas day. But we hope y'all enjoyed the time.
Hey, y'all enjoy it. Hope y'all enjoy this while y'all finishing up y'all little touches in the kitchen.
Everybody enjoy y'all day.
Yeah.
Enjoy y'all family together. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy this time that y'all got with y'all family. Tell everybody you love them.
Yeah.
Tell them you love them. Tell somebody, call somebody, or text somebody call somebody, tell them that done you wrong, that done you, you know what I'm saying, that you ain't really in good terms with, and tell them you love them.
Mm-hmm.
Do that. Just tell them you love them. You know what I'm saying? You appreciate them. You know, you sorry or apologize, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to help lift your vibrations.
Mm-hmm. It sure is. And watch your day be great.
Great. You're going to start feeling better.
Way better.
Yeah. So on that note, y'all, we out. We appreciate y'all.
Y'all
as
have
always.
Happy holidays to all, and to all, good night.
Love light.
Love light.